bell peppers, and he'd eat apples, that's okay, but he'd eat like red bell peppers as if it was an apple, and I just thought, oh, it's because he's from a third world country, he doesn't know how to eat food, you know. But he was actually just mono-dieting, and now, you know, I went away, I guess from there, you know, I started sort of eating more standard American diet food in high school, and then by the time I got to college, all this food was there that I never had growing up, like pizza and cheese and deep fried stuff, and you know, I had a smorgasbord, and I gained 15 pounds, developed high cholesterol. I was always an athlete growing up. I think I was exercising a little less then, and the first time I went back home, my mom looked at me, and she was like, oh my gosh, you gained weight. And this concept of gaining weight or being overweight, I had never ever looked at myself thinking, oh, I'm fat or whatever. That just never registered to me because I was always really active and always eating whole, fresh fruits and vegetables. A lot of that stuff. And so my mom took me to get a blood test, and I had really high cholesterol. I was almost at 300. And so she actually then, you know, modern medicine, they want to put you on pharmaceuticals. My mom knew better. She's like, no, you're just going back to completely vegan. And so she just had me go vegan, and my cholesterol issues went completely away. So now I know, though, how to utilize nutrients and nutrition and fuel my body for optimal performance. And so I've applied that to like athletes and marathon runners and, you know, mental clarity in order to write books and things like that. So I feel really lucky. But I'm all about nutrifying myself. So if I'm going to eat something, I'm going to choose something that's high in nutrient value so that it gives my body the vitamins and minerals and nutrients that it actually needs to fuel itself and to function, to keep itself healthy, to give me energy, to keep me looking my best and keep my body weight at its natural state. And I believe that obesity in this country is actually from empty calorie foods. And so if a child is eating a Happy Meal, let's say, that's mostly white flour and sugar and it doesn't have any nutrients, then what happens is we eat that and we feel stuffed. We feel bloated because it's actually an allergen flour, so it actually makes us swell up and gives us an allergic reaction. So we feel bloated, but our body's saying, you know, I didn't get any nutrition, so can you eat something else because I need nourishment. So then we grab for a bag of chips, we eat that. We ate something, but they're empty calories. Our body didn't get the nutrients it needs, so we have to keep eating and eating. So that's my theory. So if I'm going to put something into my body, it better give me something. I think that within our community, which is, my community is raw vegan, but it's also within the vegan. You know, there aren't that many of us, and I think that, you know, until everyone on the planet is vegan, or raw or vegetarian or whatever, it's all about collaboration, because the more we all work together, support each other, you know, find ways to promote each other and do things together, like the four of us that have come together to talk, it's not about competition, it's about collaboration. Because it just brings more people together and creates more of a presence. And the more we work together, the more visibility we bring to this way we live, to the world around us. And then we lead by example, and then other people are like, what is that they're doing? That's cool. Who are those people that are in this barbershop speaking? That looks really neat. We want to come in and join them and check it out. So I just want to encourage everyone to collaborate.